What's up, guys? I'm Jed Abendroth, and well, this is Jed FDK. So, iPhone 12. Reviewers are starting to review it. It's already on pre-order. Can we talk about it for a minute? I am an iPhone 11 user. It is in a case at the moment, and I'll take it out. I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I got this because the camera quality is supposed to be amazing. It is, and honestly, I waited 2 cycles. Normally, I used to get the newest one every year. Literally, I've been an iPhone user since the iPhone 4. I went from the iPhone 4 to the 5. I skipped the 4S because I got I'm sorry, I did have the 4S. I went to the 5. I did not have the 4. Got the 4S. Back then I had the 32 gigs. Like, oh wow, that was amazing. Got Siri, got all the neat things. Went to iPhone 5 because it's a little bit bigger. iPhone 6. Again, I went to the Plus, iPhone 6 Plus model. iPhone 7 came out, got the 7 Plus in the black. They finally had one that was all black. I'm all black, black out everything. Just black. Every vehicle I've ever owned, black, and just black. The color black to me is just elegance. It's bought a Mac 2013. Still use it today. Actually, I would show it to you, but my brother's been using it for his stuff because now I have a Samsung Windows notebook to go with my Windows computer. But the iPhone 12, from the 7, I went to the 10. Literally upgrading like every year, getting the newest, the greatest, because there were things and reasons to go up. From the 4S to the 5, I got the fingerprint reader. From the 5 to the 6 Plus, and then I think I ended up getting the 6S Plus. We got image stabilization in the cameras. It was a faster processor, larger screen yet again. Went to the 7, not gonna lie, because they actually offered it in black instead of space gray. I went from the 7 to the 10 because, hey, now we got Face Unlock, which, wow, that is kind of amazing, and I don't think anyone does it quite as well as Apple does when it comes to Face Unlock, Face ID. I've been part of the beta program for a while now. I'm usually always running a beta software on these. I've had an iPad since the first Retina iPad. I've updated only a few times, so I went from the Retina iPad to then I got an iPad mini when I bought the MacBook because it just made sense. I had a 13-inch MacBook Pro, so I got the mini MacBook, and then I ended up getting the 2 large Thunderbolt displays that I could dock my MacBook into, run those. So yeah, I've always kind of been in the Apple ecosystem, and I'm probably one of the few that I honestly truly enjoy the Apple ecosystem. I'm one of those people that will actually kind of throw a complaint when Windows doesn't work right. I point over here because my big Windows editing machine, that Apple probably wouldn't have had that same issue. Though I've seen a lot of people complain about Apple and the issues they have, they always get sorted out for me. Their technical support's always been top notch when it comes to these. I do keep a case on my phone. It is a D brand. But from the 10 to the 11, the reason I went to 11, we got the 4K front-facing camera. I'm always good at turning on the flashlight by accident. Triple camera setup. We got a nice wide camera. There was quite a few reasons to kind of step up. I don't see that with the 12. I really don't. Yeah, it can stand up on its own because it's square instead of round, but with the case on it, I don't notice that kind of difference. I'm not going to notice that, and I am going to keep a case on it. Reason I have this case, I haven't done this phone, but when I had the iPhone 10, car broke down, having a bad day, literally chucked my phone across the highway in one of these cases, and not a scratch on my iPhone 10. I've always been kind of big on trading my phones in. That's why I don't have my iPhone 10 now. I'm not one of those people that keeps the phone forever. In fact, the only backup phone I have is my LG because I got the Samsung Galaxy Fold, and great phone. I don't keep a case on this because there's no real good cases, but it's a folding device, so I thought I'd better have something as backup just in case it goes bad. Now, of course, they're talking about a much faster processor, 60% or 70% faster than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. The cameras, you get a 1.8 aperture instead of I think it's a 2.2. You know, there's a couple little incremental upgrades, but I spent a lot of money on this. Why would I next year buy another phone? For my brother, going from the iPhone 8 to maybe the iPhone 12, not the 12 Pro or 12 Pro Max, does kind of make sense because he does not have Face ID. His processor is pretty dated at this point, and it would make sense. For someone like me, I'm getting to the point where phones just don't grow enough anymore. Year over year, even 2-3 years, even the product cycle, as they say, like every 3 years, Apple's known to really revamp everything. I'm not seeing it anymore, and I'm a tech nerd. I love great tech, I love new tech, I love everything tech related, really. That, hey, you know, this could be a thing. It's not a thing. Why is it not a thing? And it's not just Apple. The Samsung Note 20 Ultra, cool, it's got some features, but is it really much better than the Note 10? Same with the S20. Is it really much better? Well, actually, I think aesthetically that one is much better than the S10. You get where I'm going with this. Nobody's really innovating super fast on these, on our daily driven technology, the stuff that we keep in our pockets every day. Cool, you get a little MagSafe charger thing that clicks to the back. I have a wireless charger that I literally just throw my phone on my desk and either one and charge them. I'm not seeing any reason to spend $1,200 or even $1,000 for a new iPhone. I mean, honestly, it's probably going to be, when this one starts dying, I'll go for the newest one they got then. My MacBook. Would I like a brand new MacBook Pro 16-inch fully decked out? Absolutely. But for the money that I would have spent on something like that, I built this 49-inch curved 16 core with a 2080 Ti, 128 gigs of RAM, editing computer with a secondary screen for about the same price I would have paid for a fully decked out MacBook Pro. And that's why I went Windows this time. I'm not saying that I wouldn't mind having the MacBook Pro. I might even save up and get the MacBook Pro as a backup to this because of the issues I've recently been running into. I think I've had 3 blue screen of deaths in the last 3 months, and it's just been driving me crazy that when you do an update, things like that happen where Apple, even on the MacBook Pro, you update every time because it is security updates, it is something, but they have thousands of beta testers like myself who are feeding this information back saying, whoa, this isn't good. And what's crazy is this thing right here. So I have a Samsung Galaxy Book S. I have this, so I have this, the Samsung Galaxy Fold, I have the iPhone, I have the iPad, Samsung Galaxy Book S, and then my main PC. The iPhone comes in third, just behind the iPad. Obviously nothing touches the PC. And then way behind that comes the Galaxy Fold, and even further back, which is mainly just for emails, web surfing, and I transfer files using it from micro SD cards to my 2 terabyte LaCie hard drive. This thing is amazing. That's one thing I gotta give to Apple, is they at least make sure that every phone they sell of that year has the top end Apple silicon in it. This one was kind of disappointing because Samsung said, hey, we're going to sell you this really expensive phone for X amount of dollars, and we're going to give you last year's. It's a top spec phone, but it's flagship phone. But we're going to put last year's processor in it. Snapdragon 765, or 755, I'm sorry. A little disappointing. Still great phone, does a lot of great things. my iPhone, my main phone, bad phone, main phone. I'm telling you, iPhone's where it's at, but I am not upgrading to the iPhone 12. Might not even do the 12s or 13, depending on how they decide to name their naming scheme moving forward. Great phone. Gonna hold on to it for a long time. I don't see any reason to buy the iPhone 12. Now, of course, they talk colors. How many of you are actually going to rock it without a case? So, do you really need all the different colors? Again, this kind of goes with my theory on the Apple Watch. I have the Apple Watch Series 5, so I won't be upgrading that for a few years also. I just don't see the upgrades in tech, or in the phone tech space, that warrant buying new phones every year. Alright, well, if you guys like this, drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the new iPhone 12. Are you pre-ordering it? One thing I did want to touch on, 5G. 5G is not around enough for everybody right now. I know it's a big seller, it's keyword, it's get it out in front of people. All 15 of you that can actually use it in the US, let me know how it works. For the rest of us, we're still stuck with 4G, so I'm going to stick with my phone. I have no reason to upgrade to a 5G. And in fact, most places I go, I have Wi-Fi. I mean, literally, my iPad's connected, my notebook's connected, both phones are connected. I have a way to get online. I don't need 5G. I'm not worried about it. So, drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you're pre-ordering the iPhone 12. Let me know what you think of this video. If you want to see more, please subscribe to this channel down here. Hit the like button. Ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.